Okay, so right, here we are. We're coming up to Harwich, and I thought I would just have a look, try and show you what it's like boarding a ferry at Harwich. So here we are. That's one of the first signs we've seen, Harwich International Port. So we're following those signs for the ferry, and this evening we're catching the 2300 hours Stena Line ferry from Harwich, and we're going to the Hook of Holland. So it's all pretty exciting stuff. We're a little early, but I think they start boarding from about now anyway, so we're hoping to get on board quite soon and get some dinner.
We know we're going the right direction because there's loads of caravans coming
towards us. So they've obviously done the afternoon sailing back.
Oh, where do we go now?
And right, where do we go now? It looks as if we're still going straight ahead.
All passengers straight up.
Cars and stuff.
Car ferry, is that it?
That's it. Yeah, that's a car ferry. That's what we're looking for.
Right.
So car ferry and cruise ships.
So they take cruise ships from here as well?
That's the next vlog in a few weeks' time.
Oh, how exciting.
We're going to be doing a mini cruise from Southampton. But today, we're on the Stena Line, or Stena ferry from Harwich to the Hook of Holland. And we'll come back to you again in a second. So we're coming up to a roundabout, car ferry terminal straight ahead. So lots of signs, very well signed. Car ferry terminal. There's the Stena Line, so we're going to go straight ahead. Where are we going?
That way.
Cars, coaches, motorcycles, departures. Yep, we're coming up here.
Doesn't mention caravans. Are we in the right place?
Well, I would have thought so.
Oh, yeah, there's motorhomes and things over there. That's cool.
So we'll just carry on trundling through. Motorists check-in, so that's obviously us.
Oh, yes, sailing time 2300 at the top there.
Okay.
Yep. So that must be us. Sorry, that's it. Get my fingers out of the way.
All coaches lane, thank you. Let's just make sure we're all going in the right way. Yep, we're going to come in behind this car, and well, we'll come back to you again in a second.
Right, so we've had
Hang a second,
yeah,
because I don't want her to interrupt.
Yeah,
let's go through and say it.
We've had passports first.
Okay, so we've just checked in, and that was very easy. All she asked for was passport, so she'd got our name on it. Oh, hang on, we're being stopped. No, don't camera.
Okay, here we go again. It's the tea. That's our big ship over there, look.
Yep.
Stena Line.
Let's just pause it quickly.
Okay, hang on. Again. There you go, love.
Right, okay, so here we go again. We had to turn that off pretty quick because security were just about to...
They were about to shoot me.
shoot Mrs. T because she was filming. But we got away with it. We got stopped and checked and searched and all the other bits and pieces. So we're going down here, and this is where we've been told to go.
I thought she said behind that one.
No, she said the white van and the trailer down there, so that's good.
Oh,
so all's good so far. We're boarding about an hour late tonight, apparently, because it's been
windy.
Really bad winds today.
Yeah.
And they came in quite late. They're trying to turn around so they can get out at the same time, but to be quite honest, we don't care. As soon as we get on board, that's all we're worried about. Just getting on and having some dinner.
I was going to say, just don't forget to say, you know when we had to stop before and stop filming, the reason we had to stop filming was because the people had to come in, the customs people had to
that's
go,
right,
and they asked to see inside the caravan, and he went in with his torch and everything else. And,
really nice people, but
really
they did
lovely.
a very, very thorough check.
Very thorough check.
So that's it. So we'll come back to you in a few minutes or half an hour or so. We'll put it on pause again.
Yep.
And we'll check in with you as we're starting to board the ferry.
How exciting!
See you later.
Bye.
Okay, right. we were trying to say earlier, just before we got nearly arrested by customs, checking in was really, really easy. It was so easy. All we had to do was give them our passports. Everything else was on their system. We didn't have to even show them an e-ticket or anything like that. They handed us our cabin keys, our vouchers for dinner tonight, and just told us to drive round the corner. Obviously we then got stopped by customs, but then to go into a certain lane where we are now parked and ready to board. So I thought I'd just share that one with you because it was easy, wasn't it?
Oh, ever so easy. Didn't even give a booking number, it's just our passports.
That's right, just handed passports. We were obviously on the system. So yeah, job's a good one. We're still sitting here. We're still, I think, about half an hour to go before we need to board, but we'll come back to you later once things start moving. Okay, so we're on the move. How exciting. We're trundling down the last lane now to board the ship. There she is. We're sailing on the Stena Britannica this evening, and we're in a long queue of high top vans, caravans and motorhomes. I think we're in the last batch to actually board this evening. So there you go. We're still in a queue, so we won't bore you with just sitting here in a queue. As we get a bit closer to the ship and to get on board, then we'll come back in again and you can see what it's like. So catch up with you again shortly. Okay, we got a bit held up then because as we're boarding we have to go over a train line. So the barriers here on the train line just went down, so that kept us waiting for a few minutes, and we're just going to go over the train line now. I never thought I'd be so excited to go over a train line and coming round to board the ferry. So again, when it gets a bit more exciting, we'll come back to you all again soon, so catch up later. Okay, so a nice chap just asked us for our boarding cards and cabin cards, wanted to see them, that we were in the right queue and the right lane. So we're now just heading around and coming to board the boat. Ooh, there we go.
It's a big ship, look. Ooh, ooh,
oh, we've got a big bump, and coming round slowly now. This is all jolly exciting, coming into the entrance of the ship and over the ramp, and then in and round, and I assume wait to be directed by this very nice man here in the yellow overalls. We'll give him a wave, thank you very much, and then we'll follow that lane all the way down to this gentleman here, and we'll come back to you again shortly. So there we are, all parked up inside the ferry, the Stena Britannica, and we are on deck 3. So we're going to wander up now, just going to have a quick look around, see what the cabin's like. So here we are on deck 11, walking our way down. We're looking for cabin 11171. That's Mrs. T. So it looks as if we're right down the end. That's going to be a good one for a rough sea, but let's catch up again in a second. Right then, here we go, into the cabin. There you go, 11171. Did the pass? Good. Let's go inside.
Push cabin card down to turn lights on.
There we go.
Oh,
there
nice.
Is our little cabin.
Very nice. I've got a big window.
Big window.
I can't see anything out of it till the morning, but never mind.
Can you see anything out there?
Pretty much nothing.
Absolutely nothing. So we'll look out there in the morning.
Nice cabin.
And we've got bunk beds.
Are you going on top or bottom?
Oh, it's actually a double on the bottom, so that's interesting. So that's good. Double on the bottom, single on the top. What's the bathroom like, Mrs. T?
It's a bit like a ship's cabin.
Well, we are on a ship.
Well, you know what I mean.
Okay, very nice.
Nice shower.
Oh, that's a big shower.
Yeah, lovely big shower.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Shower curtain.
Toilet.
And then we've got toilet, sink.
Vacuum pool.
Fabulous. So there we go. So, what do you think so far, Mrs. T?
It's lovely.
Absolutely good.
Yeah.
Right, brilliant. Little, what have we got there? Dressing table.
Yeah.
With a phone, I suppose, if you want to call
People,
obviously. Small TV there, if you want to watch TV.
Do you have to do muster stations or anything? That's what you do.
I don't know. On a ferry, I don't think you do. You just have to read the information.
Oh, okay.
Little bit of art.
Oh, nice.
And this has been interesting to see. We've got a blind there that doesn't really work, but I'm sure we'll work it out to keep the dark out. Right, that's it. We're going to have a quick change and go and have some dinner, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, are you hungry?
I'm starving.
She's starving. So there you go. Look, just wanted to show you what it was like getting on board the Stena Line at Harwich, because we're off to the Hook of Holland. I hope that's shown you quite a good idea of what it's all about and what the journey is like when you get into Harwich. Please give us a thumbs up. You know what I'm like, I always ask for thumbs up, and I ask you to subscribe as well if you haven't done so already, and if you have, then fabulous. Thank you very much. We really are grateful for your subscriptions, and of course the more that subscribe, the more that there she goes bouncing on the bed, the more that we can bring you some of these videos. So thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.